Morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for said message to come through. What do I mean by your big dreams? I mean living your most authentic life, finding out what's true for you, like releasing all the stuff that everybody else has said to you that you should do, that this is how I see your life going, or that's crazy, we don't do that here. All those things that get piled on us as we grow up, as we make our way in the world, from parents to family members to friends to teachers to bosses to coworkers, all those places where we look for our place in the world. Um, if they say no, then we take that on. Um, but now it's time to flip the script. It's not them telling us what our life is, it's us telling us what our life is and what's cool and what's fun. And, we get to say what that is. And that's part of going for your big dream, is finding out after all these years of doing what everybody else said was the right thing to do, was the necessary thing to do, whatever that looked like, what the family does. Now it's time to do what we do. And the dogs are going to start barking. So excuse me for a moment while I go close the door. Gotta love puppies who protect their homes. The puppies are all good, but they see people walking out and they go nuts. So, all right. So, yeah. So it's about releasing all those things that we've heard and finding out what's true for us. Oh, I love yawns. That means something's being released, shifted, all that good stuff. So, do you feel like there's something like just holding you back, that, or keeping you from truly moving forward, or keeping you in a box that you're only allowed to do these things, but your interests lay out here somewhere in the wilderness? Time to go beyond the gate. Time to walk out into the woods. See what happens. Yeah, we might scrape our knee. Yeah, we might have some kind of animal chase us around, but we're skilled. We know what's going on. We can make it happen. Capable. You're capable. You've got the experience behind you. So we're going to do a little meditation and then pull a card, and we'll see what message comes up from the universe about this journey that we're on to our true selves, true to helping us release all these things that have been piled on us, just taking them off. Oh, I guess I'm taking off some stuff. So, yeah, let's do that. But before we get into that, you know the drill. It's a YouTube thing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell up there that will notify you when I go live next, which I try to do every day. So, all right, are we ready? Okay, let's get into meditation stance. Oh, now let's get comfortable in your chairs, wherever you're sitting or lying, ah, or standing, and just sink into your body. And if you feel like it, close your eyes and just breathe in and out. Again, yawns are really good. They mean things are shifting, something's moving, means you're breathing deeper, getting more oxygen into your body, which heals and nourishes. Oh. And I want you to scan your body. Just go from head to toe. And I want you to look for the areas that feel good. We don't focus enough time on those areas of our body that feel good, that just work, that we don't have to think about ever. And so I want you to really intentionally think about those areas on your body, in your body, and be appreciative. Thank you. Thank you for just working, for not complaining, for not being in pain. The muscles expand and contract. The joints bend. The bones hold us steady. The organs do whatever it is that they do. Thank you. Thank you. And now I want you to scan your body again. And let's pinpoint those areas that don't feel so good. There's some tension or pain. Maybe there's some kind of an injury. Maybe there's some kind of dis-ease happening. And I want you to thank your body for fighting for you, for working so hard to keep your body safe, to remind you to not push it that far so that it re-injures or gets worse, for holding that boundary, that tension boundary of like, nope, this is where nothing gets past this point. I'm going to become hard as a rock, that tension, that protective layer. Where that dis-ease, it's fighting so hard. Your body is in overdrive, sending its armies to wherever it is that's being attacked. That dis-ease, it's putting all its resources around that. It would be a cold, the flu, or something more. Could be a mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. And your body is fighting. And for those areas that are chronic tension in a particular spot of your body, some kind of chronic dis-ease happening. This is your body fighting something that happened a while ago that you've held on to that hasn't closed the loop. This could be an incident that occurred, a situation that happened around you, a person or a group of people that you had to deal with, an environment that you were in and had to live through. And that loop never got closed within you. It never got finished. It's hanging on and repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. Never got cleared out, finished. And this could be mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical. And it's time to work on closing that loop, releasing that happening so that it's not recurring or that your body doesn't think that it's recurring. Because the reality is that was in the past. It's done. It's complete. But when your body doesn't realize that, it brings it back up. It relives it. It brings the memory up. It brings the worldview. And when you see something in someone else, you relive that. You're back there. And so it fights. And just because you saw something similar doesn't mean it's the same. Maybe a red flag, but it doesn't mean it's the same environment. And you do not need to live that 24/7. You can allow your body to relax, to close the loop, to heal, to release. And as your body's getting used to this, because it will take some time to get out of the routine, it's a habit, and to get out of the routine may take some outside intervention to assist with that. As your body is getting used to this idea that that is complete, that is done, and you don't need to fight it every day because it no longer exists in your world today, in this moment. I want you to go into your heart center and notice all those boundaries around your heart. Just take, imagine them, visualize them, see them. The protective measures, the walls you put up, the safety protocols put in place, the gates, the towers. And I want you to see that some of them are still good. Some of them are still productive and doing their job well. And some of them have outlived their usefulness. They're just in the way. They're no longer efficient because your situation has changed. The people you've surrounded yourself with have changed. The environment you live in has changed. And you no longer need or require that particular boundary protective measure. And as you're seeing this surrounding your heart, know that they were all good. They are all good at the time they were needed. And I also want you to notice that there's this glow coming from behind them, this light that seems beautiful and intriguing and inviting. And I want you to walk through these boundaries, just noticing them, noticing which ones need to be revamped, noticing which ones are doing a great job. And walk through them as only you can. Because you're the one who built them. And the light gets brighter and brighter. And finally, you get to that very first boundary you ever set in your life. The very first protective measure. And you step over it into space that is filled with this beautiful light. It is so bright, it envelops you, but it is not blinding. It's warm, it's comforting, it's peaceful, it's loving, it's you. This is your divine spark. Notice its color or colors. Notice the warmth. It's the perfect temperature. It's exactly what you need. This is your gift to the world. And you have been protecting it your whole life. As it's grown, experienced, gone through all of those things that you went through. And now it's ready. Now it's ready to be seen. It's capable of handling all those things that showed up. You survived them. Thank you. And now this light is ready to be shown to your world, to those who surround you, to your community. Doesn't have to be the world, although it could, but your world. And as you are getting reacquainted with your divine spark, remembering who it is that you are, who you want it to be, how you want it to be. Would like you to reach out into the earth energetically, reach out to the center, into that creative well of life-bringing force and energy, that which created everything that surrounds us. And I want you to invite that energy into your body, up through your feet, into your ankles, shins, knees, thighs, hips, up your spine, into your torso and abdomen, up into your chest, around your rib cage, up into your neck, down your shoulders and arms, and into your head, swirling this creative, life-bringing force into every cell in your body, and landing at your heart center, infiltrating all the protections, because it's pure, it's love, it's life, it's creativity. To connect with your divine spark. Mm. And now I want you to reach out into the universe energetically, up into the sky, into the stars, past the moon, into our galaxy, out into the universe, stretching throughout all the galaxies, to connect with the knowledge and the energy of connection that connect all things, all beings, all ways of being. And I want you to invite that energy down into your body, that knowledge, that connection, down into your mind, down your throat, your shoulders, down your arms, down your spine, into your chest. Into the ribs, into your torso, down your spine, into your hips, thighs, knees, shins, ankles, feet, swirling around your body, connecting all of your cells and support you in your life, and connecting into that divine spark, giving the knowledge of your path before you, of your small place in this universe, a small place that creates ripples and allows other small places to shine and ripple. The butterfly who flaps its wings and creates major change elsewhere. Your light brings change. Your light brings healing. Your light brings new. And there's this path that is laid before you that is illuminated with this light, this starshine that shows what's happening, that shows where you're headed. The hills, the valleys, the twists, the turns, the obstacles in the way, and the tools to navigate those obstacles. And as you step onto this path for the first time, for the next time, you recommit to your divine spark, to your life's journey, to letting your light shine so that others can see, so that all can heal, including you, so that we can bring our gift to this world. You get to bring your gift to this world. Oh, bright blessings. Amen. So might it be. Our card for today is receiving. Receiving. Let's get the book. You are so loved. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, you sometimes forget this. You become swept up in the momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take a moment to stop, breathe, and be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe that is receiving you. It will nourish you with contentment and energy. You have not done this enough, so your soul is becoming parched and is drying out. Energy has been going out of you, but there is not enough coming back in. It is time to bring something back in for you, to receive and be received. You are being offered a chance for restoration now, to feel nourished, cared for, and loved. Accept it. You deserve it. The healing process below will help you surrender any guilt or shame you feel for having needs in the first place. It will also help you overcome any struggle that you have receiving and accepting so that your needs can be met. Do you know how much joy the universe gains from being able to give to you? When you delight in what you receive, when you openly embrace a gift and are so happy with it, the universe is fully received by you. In this space, there is joyful communion between you and life. Energy flows more freely and magic happens. When you demur, saying you cannot accept, that it is too great a gift, or that you are not worthy, you are impeding that flow. You are inhibiting the communion, the connection, the playful interaction between you and the universe. Enough with the false modesty and guilt. You are a radiant sun in human clothing. An exquisite life experience is your birthright. Enjoy it. Soak it up. All of it, including the restoration of sacred rest. From that place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create, live, and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsing passion. The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with the spectacular living art of sunrise. Allow yourself to switch off, step away, close the laptop, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while. Switch off. Do something else. Let it all go, and it will all flow. Receiving. The circle. It's a circle. We give, we receive. Let's do the healing process. Say aloud, I release all fear or false gift and shame. Blah. Let me start that over again. I release all false guilt and shame about having needs and all false beliefs about rest being wasteful or unnecessary. I accept healthy, productive, sacred rest and the gifts of happiness that it brings. I understand that rest and activity balance, feed, and nourish each other. There is sacred healing that happens through rest, which is very powerful. I accept and receive this now through unconditional love. This is now so. Now we're going to read a little story. The great French Impressionist painter Monet sat in his garden on a warm afternoon. He was napping lightly on his garden bench, with the sunlight dappling gently through the straw hat resting over his face. It was soft and warm on his closed eyelids. He sighs contentedly. A nosy neighbor poked his head over the fence, keen to know what the brilliant artist was up to now. Sir, are you resting? The curious neighbor called out. No, responded Monet, wriggling to get even more comfortable on his reclining garden chair. I am working. He relaxed further as the mild breeze tickled the hair on his forearms. Monet returned to his garden the next day, consumed by the urge to translate his feelings onto the canvas. He painted with great energy and focus. He was inspired and the paint flowed. Again, the nosy neighbor poked his head over the fence. He called out, Sir, you are working. No, said the artist, barely pausing with his brush. I am resting. Give yourself a hug and perhaps have a nap or a cup of tea. Maybe do a dance around the living room or paint, relax, go for a walk in the park, or do a spot of window shopping. Just be, play, laugh, and relax. Give yourself what you feel you need at this time. If you aren't certain, that's fine. Guess. And know that the more often you do this, the more skilled you will become in identifying and meeting your needs. It's a practice of receiving, of saying, happy thank you more, please. Happy thank you more, please. Receiving those gifts, receiving that opportunity, receiving what's yours, what the universe wants to give to you, receiving your life. Why put barriers in front of gifts? Thank you. Happy. More, please. It feeds the soul. Keep that. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying, or hopefully enjoying, these morning musings. And if you need some support in this journey towards finding yourself and going for your big dreams, the Big Dream Wake Up Call is happening on January 25th. And it is an hour where we get together and get clarity around what that is. Start digging through the stuff to hear the voice, to, to tap into what that is, and start the journey forward. Finding ways and actions that will move you closer to that reality, to that piece of you, to sharing your light. It's free. There's a link in the description below. And I hope to see you there. The Big Dreams Wake Up Call is about you and your dream. I hope to see you there. So with that, go out there and receive today. Receive. Say yes to all that is being offered to you. Ah, and I hope to see you at the Big Dreams Blueprint. That is an offer to you, an offer to explore you and your big dreams. Keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and you'll follow the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I will see you tomorrow and at the Big Dreams Blueprint right there.